Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. There has been so much that has happened. I'm going to jump straight into it. First things first, I've had my baby. I'm going to introduce her at the end of this video, but I thought that I would do a baby favorites. Now, I loved watching these on YouTube, like binge watching them. While I was pregnant, after I had my baby, still watching them to this day because they are so handy for like recommendations or just, I don't know, in general. I think they're just really fun to watch. That might just be me, but yeah, I'm not gonna like ramble on and do a massive intro. I'll probably talk a little bit more at the end of this video when I introduce my daughter, but yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight on in. So I'm gonna grab, like, I've got piles. You can see one thing here, but I've got like piles around me. So I'm just gonna grab random things in no particular order. So all these products I've 110% used. I recommend them to family and friends. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend anything to you guys that I haven't tried. Or anything whatsoever, because some people can be misleading in this world. Do 110% use these products still or have used them. Some I don't use as much now that she's getting older. She's currently 7.5 weeks. She's 8 weeks on Sunday on the 13th. So yeah, I cannot believe that she's almost 2 months old. Like, blows my mind, and it low-key makes me want to cry, but she's just so much fun at the moment, and it's just going to keep getting better. So I've got to think of the positives and not like my baby's growing up. First thing I have is my nappy bag. So this bag here is what I have. So it is just from good old Kmart. I think it's like $20, I think. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it has two outer pockets and then one big pocket here, and then in here is like so. So I am going to do like what's in my nappy bag, diaper bag, whatever you want to call it, in the future. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but the bag itself I really love, and it is very spacious, and yeah, you can just sort of see like a little gist of what I've got in there. But the bag itself I absolutely love, and it's really lightweight. The straps are nice and thick and sturdy, which I love, because I do get a lot of back problems now after my birth. So having really good straps is a must-have. The next thing I'm going to talk about is spew cloths or burp cloths, whatever you want to call them. My daughter is a very spewy baby. She has terrible reflux. So the spew cloths that I use are a mixture from Target and Kmart. They're just the old terry toweling nappies. So they're just sheets of the terry toweling material. She could go through probably maybe 5 to 6 of these a day, and these aren't small, like they're full size. So yeah, I use a lot of these. I wash once a day of her clothing, and these I just chuck everything in together. So yeah, they're a must-have for me still. I have to line her bed with one under her head because she still vomits of a nighttime. They done that straight away in hospital. She was a very mucousy baby. And I also do that in her pram bassinet as well. And when she lays on the floor, she's always got one of these under her head somewhere. If not, it's on my shoulder, folded out with her laying on it. So yeah, massive must have. Even if you don't have a spewy, refluxy baby, these are so handy to have. Going with the whole vomiting spew theme, I'm going to talk about bibs. So these bibs I absolutely love. These are from Tommy Tippy, and these are reversible, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and they have like this little soft ring around the neck, which helps, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's to stop like the milk going down the actual neck, because that can cause like rashes and stuff if you don't clean it up properly. So I think it's just to help it, you know, it sits like that on the neck. So yeah, it's to help the milk actually go onto the bib instead of irritating their skin. So you've got like a terry toweling this side and then like a jersey cotton on this side. And then one of my newest favorites, we got this a little bit later on, so it may not fit technically in the 0 to 1 month category, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. It'll be my next favorites video more than likely. It is this bandana bib. We were lucky enough to get this sent to us by Cheeky K. So my daughter is actually a brand rep for their business. So we, yeah, like I said, was lucky enough to get sent this. I'm not going to say that I purchased this when I didn't. We, yeah, very grateful that this was sent to us. So this is the print. It's a beautiful floral print, and then it's got the thick terry toweling on the back. I love that it has the adjustable press studs. So at the moment my daughter is on the smaller setting because she is still quite small. But this bib has been amazing. I've used this a few times now. I used it while I was out at the shops, and normally I have to take about 3 to 4 bibs and 2 of these. So our bag is always full just of like bibs and extra clothing, which is normal, but for a spewy baby, like if you have a spewy baby, you'll know what I'm talking about. This bib is amazing. I didn't have to change it once. So this soaked up so much stuff. Yeah, it honestly blew me out, because even with these, normally I'll have to take 2 of these. Normal Target or Kmart bibs, I'll have to take 3 to 4. But yeah, we went out for maybe 4 hours, and she had, I think, maybe 1 to 2 feeds in that 4 hours. It really, honestly, she doesn't really have like a routine at the moment. She's just still sort of demand feeding, but I'm just starting to see a routine, if that makes sense. Like, we're working into it. So yeah, I can't quite remember how many times she fed, but I know it was more than once. And this bib done amazing. She done a power spew, and it didn't even feel wet. Where something, I don't actually have any on hand, but something from like Target or Kmart would have been soaked. I would have had to put it in our wet bag. So yeah, this done the job so well. I'm so happy with it, and I'm definitely going to purchase more for her. Not only is it gorgeous, it actually works as well. Because I've been hesitant in the past with like these pretty fancy bibs. Are they actually gonna do their job and do their purpose? And this one definitely does. So moving on to blankets, my daughter was born early-ish of November, and we had some cold nights. I think our summer started later here. We also have a portable air conditioning in our bedroom, so it is a little bit colder. So the bunny rugs that I was wrapping her in, or swaddles, whatever you want to call it, are these ones. So I have this bunny one and a floral one, which is in her bed at the moment. These are just from Target, and they're huge. I'm not even going to like try and hold it up because it won't fit in the screen. But yeah, they're super stretchy, which I love. So it's so easy to swaddle her properly. So yeah, I really love these. And then next I have this amazing thing. This is the Kmart caddy. So it's got 4 pockets and, you know, some pockets on the inside. I love that you can take this out eventually. It's just velcroed in. It's got a side for your nappies. I normally have more stuff in there, but I have pulled some of it out that are going to be in this video. At the moment, the stuff that is left in here is for when she was like 4.5 to 5 weeks old I started using, so I'm not going to talk about them. But the caddy itself, I'm obsessed with. So nappy bags, these are the Cub ones. I was using a different brand prior to this, but nappy bags are nappy bags. But yeah, nappy bags in general, must have for me. Not the best for the environment either, are disposables, but yeah, these have been great. And then I have these disposable change mats. These are the Baby U brand. I just get these from Chemist Warehouse. I think they're like $4.50 for 10. These were great when she was a newborn because, well, she still is technically a newborn. But I haven't really used these for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I just stopped, I think. But yeah, in the early days when she would just get everything wet and those black tar poos, these were amazing because you don't want to get them on like your change mat cover or the bed if you're changing them on the bed or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, I used these a lot. And then we have a wet bag. I have 3, but this is probably one of my favorite ones. So this is by Boohoo Babes Cloth Nappies. So I haven't probably talked about what we are planning on doing with our daughter, but I'm hoping by like maybe 4 months, 4 or 5 months, when she's a little bit bigger, we are going to do cloth nappies. It's just a personal choice for us. So much better for the environment. Financially, it's a lot cheaper in the long run. It does set you back a little bit, you know, first off having to actually buy the nappies, but eventually it works out a lot cheaper. So I purchased a pack of nappies from this brand on Instagram, and they had a sale on their wet bag, so I grabbed 2. So this is like the vintage floral, I think it's called. It has a press stud little handle here. It has a massive opening pocket there, which has like a really nice material inside. You can wash these completely, I'm pretty sure. And then it also has another pocket here. If I can, oh, it was already opened, I think, which is great as well if you wanted to separate things. So I use these for wet clothing at the moment, or spewy clothing more likely than wet clothing, but yeah, more stuff that she spewed on, so I don't have to put it back in the nappy bag. I was using the nappy bags themselves to put wet clothing in, but they don't hold very well, so I started using these. And then when we transition to cloth nappies, this is where our dirty cloth nappies will go when we're out and about. I also have another one from another company that I purchased a reusable swim nappy from, so that will be for that as well when she starts swimming lessons. And then I have a couple of bows. So my first purchase of bows were from Fox Baby Co. I love everything that they are about. I love how soft they are. I love the style of bow. These are from completely different packs, but I have no idea where the rest of them are. They're probably in the pram or the car or anywhere, to be honest. They're around here somewhere. But yeah, I love this. Come in a pack of, well, they both come in a pack of 3. I can't remember what month bow this pack was called. But yeah, come with this one and then a white one and then like a pale pink, which is beautiful. And I got the nude band. You can get white. So there's like this mustardy, I don't know, it's not like a floral, it's just like a pattern. And then I got their Christmas pack, or one of their Christmas packs, and this is the mistletoe one. And yeah, there's the white band there. It came with a like a moss green color with white polka dots and a bright red one, which my daughter wore in her Santa photo. So if you want to see that, I'll have my Instagram linked down here. But yeah, so that's the mistletoe one. And then we again got gifted these gorgeous ones from Cheeky K, and I love this style of bow. So this is a beautiful floral one. She wore this with a little white romper when we went out for lunch, and she got so many compliments on this. Again, it's got this beautiful soft nude band, but yeah, I love that. And then we have this gorgeous black and white, you know, like speckle, I guess, one, she's yet to wear this one. I need to find an outfit that this will go with and get some photos because I love this. Like, it's so gorgeous. I love the print. But yeah, then I have a few clothing items. She wore a lot of onesies, wondersuits, all that kind of stuff. There wasn't many onesies and tights that I would recommend as must-haves, but these ones are more pajamas, I guess, that I used as pajamas, I should say. So I loved the Target organic ones. They have had some issues with their recalling on these particular ones, but yeah, my daughter has almost outgrown these, so I have just been watching her. It's mainly the recalling on the zipper. So yeah, these are from the organic cotton range. So these are the flamingo ones, and I love that it has handcuffs. Onesies with handcuffs like this and double zippers will become your best friend. So just like the Bonds Wondersuits, they have double zips. They have built-in feet, which the Wondersuits don't have built-in. They just have covers like this. And yeah, hand covers. So I love this flamingo one. And this was actually the first one she wore after she was born. If you follow me on Instagram again, you would have seen the birth announcement photo. She was actually wearing this. So this is just like the really cute little rocking horse one. And again, it's got the covers. So when she was born, I only had this one and another one. My husband went out and actually brought some more because we love them so much, because they had the cuffs and the built-in feet and the doubles. And then she started fitting into the Wondersuits from Bonds. So we had a few of those. So this is one of them, which I love. I'm pretty sure she wore this on Christmas Eve, which is super cute. So yeah, it's got the handcuffs, it's got the foot cuffs and the double zipper as well. So yeah, there's a zip up the top here. So that's one of them. And then here is another one, which I thought I would show you guys. Just a basic one, which would suit any gender, which is great as well, because I do hopefully plan on having more children. So yeah. And then again with the clothing theme, singlets. Button up singlets down the bottom, like these onesie singlets, are your best friend. Do not waste your money on singlets that don't have the clasps down the bottom. The ones that just right up the back, it's so annoying. The hospital may tell you that it is easier for them for when they're doing checks. Yes, but my daughter didn't get checked overly that much. And when they did check her, they needed her stripped off to her nappy or naked. So that had to come off anyway. So the ones that I love are these Bonds ones. So you get them in a 2-pack, I think. We have a Bonds outlet in town. So I did get them a lot cheaper, but you can get them pretty much anywhere. So you normally get a white one, and I think it's like a lime or a light, very light blue. It might be a lime green, I have no idea. This stripy one. And then I also loved these ones from Big W. We don't have a Big W near us. The closest one is about 2.5 hours away down Hobart. But I ordered some online, and they're these like ribbed material ones. I have some in 3/0s, which she is in now. I got white. I got a 1 or 2 packets of the white, and then 1 to 2 packets of the pink ones, which is like a dark deep pink, and then a baby pink. But yeah, they're just their own brand of singlets, and I'm pretty sure they're really affordable as well. So yeah, loved those. And then nappies. Oh my goodness, the whole nappies wipes journey is tiring. It has taken me a hot minute to find good nappies, and she still gets a little bit of a red mark on her leg. Maybe that's just what happens with nappies, I have no idea. But yeah, anyway, I tried Huggies on her. They gave her a horrible rash. She started to get some welts in her groin area. Then I tried the Huggies Essentials. They done the exact same thing. And then I tried the Cub brand. They were bloody terrible. I'm sorry. So bad. They smelled like chemicals. They were just shocking. So in between Huggies and Cub, I was using Baby Love. But I was just looking to see if I could use a cheaper one of a daytime because I'm changing her so much, and then using the Baby Love of a night. But just, yeah, those Cub ones were terrible. I haven't tried the little ones from Woolworths because, yeah, her skin was just getting way too irritated, and I had enough. So, yeah, but our favourite overall was definitely the Baby Love nappies. So she was in newborn for maybe 2 weeks, and then they started to cut into her, so I knew that that was time to move up to the next size. So these are the infant size. I don't have any newborn. I gave them away. She is still in these size. They might be a little bit tight now. I'm not quite sure. I don't use Baby Love anymore. I transitioned to another nappy that you would have seen in the caddy, which I'll talk about in our next favourites. But yeah, newborn from 0 to 1 month, she was in these majority of the time. I like how wide they are, how stretchy they are. Yeah, they're just a really good nappy. And I like the snug indicator, and the strip here for the wetness indicator was really handy. Going on with the changing theme again, wipes, a whole nother saga. I tried maybe 3 to 4 different types of Huggies wipes. The worst ones that gave her a rash were meant to be pretty much their water wipes. Her private areas looked so bad after using the Huggies water wipes. I used the Water Wipes brand for a while, love them, but just unfortunately can't fit in my budget. They're quite expensive. I used the Gia Bamboo ones, really like those, but they're quite thin. I like a thicker wipe so I can feel like I'm actually cleaning her properly. What other? I've used probably near 10 different brands of wipes. I'm not joking. That sounds so bad that I've tried that many wipes on her, and she's only like just 2 months old. But yeah, ended up, these are my favorite, the little ones from Woolworths. You get a box of them for 10 bucks. The Cub ones aren't too bad from Coles. They're just a lot more stretchy, where these ones are a little bit more dense and a little bit thicker, if that makes sense. But I think personally the Cubs ones, I hate this word, but are a little bit more moist, a little bit more wet. There we go. Ugh, it still sounds gross. But yeah, love these. I choose the fragrance-free ones. Next thing I want to talk about is a must-have still to this day, a favourite still to this day. We took this away with us. I didn't think that I was going to rely on it so much and love it so much, but I do. It is the Grow Egg. It's amazing. I love this. So it's by the Grow Company, I think it's called. And this is the older style, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a different style now where this isn't there. It's all an egg, and then where it shows and displays the temperature is like digital, if that makes sense. So I did pick this up secondhand from Facebook, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's been amazing. I love it. And it also has the little indicator on it to tell you if it's too hot, too cold, whatever in the room. And I like that it has a really good length of cord, so it can reach and sit anywhere, literally anywhere. As long as there's a power point, you're good to go. And yeah, it's really handy. If you've been thinking about getting one, I highly recommend, or check out like your marketplace on Facebook or Gumtree, any of those places. Most people will sell theirs for next to nothing. I think I picked this up for like 20 bucks. So win-win. And I have another must-have that I still use to this day that I got from Chemist Warehouse, I'm pretty sure, is my Boon Rack. I love this thing so much. It is so handy. Unfortunately, I didn't take it away with us because I didn't want to take up a lot of space on my nan's bench tops. So we used our little travel bottle rack. But I love this. This sits near our kettle. We have like a little station, and I love how easy it is to clean. Literally, you just pull that out and you can wipe this out, wash it. You can wash this if you really want to. I've wiped this out maybe once or twice. It doesn't really get too grotty, and there isn't a lot of water that sits in there. I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's really, really good. I love this. I'm thinking this is the larger size, but yeah, definitely a must-have. Next thing, which was recommended to us in our antenatal classes from the hospital, one of the midwives there said these are amazing, and they were these Johnson & Johnson's baby cotton buds. This is the only thing you'll find me buy from Johnson & Johnson's. That's just me personally. I don't like their body washes and lotions and stuff, but these cotton buds were amazing. I've got to give them that. These were great for cleaning her umbilical cord and around her belly button. So yeah, they're really, really handy and super cheap as well. So the nose spray that I use is this one. It's the Fez, I think, Fez Little Noses spray. You can get the drops. I got the spray just like so. And it's been really, really good. I just only sort of like just stick like just that much. Like you don't hardly need to stick it up into their nose because they're little noses. They don't need that. You just sort of want to get it here and spray. I probably should have got the drops in that aspect. I think I will next time because, you know, I'm running low-ish, half full. It does come with its own little nose sucker, but I find that they're like the tip that goes actually into their nose to suck all the gunk out is a very hard plastic, and I hate it. I really don't like it. Where this one from Target, I believe, by Dream Baby, I think it's like $3 or $4. Its tip is like flexible, if that makes sense, if you can see that. And this one is really easy to wash out. It's due to be washed again, but yeah, they're really easy to clean. This is our second one because the first one our cat got to and destroyed it. Thankfully it was clean, but yeah, he destroyed it. He liked that this was like a little ball thing for him to chew on. So yeah, that's our second one. But next thing I want to talk about is bottles. I unfortunately couldn't breastfeed. I'll probably talk more about that in like my birth story time or something like that. But yeah, she is 100% formula fed, and I just want to say there is nothing wrong with that. I know that a lot of formula mums feel like they have, you know, let down their child or any of them negative things. You are still feeding, you know, you're still feeding your baby. You're still going to have that bond. I have an amazing bond with my daughter. Yeah, just wanted to put that in there because it is very overwhelming when you become a mum first, second, third, fifth time, regardless of how many children you've had. It's still overwhelming. Anyway, bottles. These are amazing. These are the Pigeon brand, the wide neck teats, and they're anti-colic. So these are fantastic. We were using these up until maybe a week or so ago. So sort of not in a 4-week bracket, but yeah, these were amazing. Once we got home, she was on disposable Medela bottles in the hospital, which she really liked, but I already had these bottles and a lot of the Tommy Tippy ones, which she's now on. So thankfully, because I got a Tommy Tippy bundle years ago when I first started my fertility journey, I got an electric sterilizer, a bottle warmer, and probably like near to 15 bottles. So I was gutted that bubbles in the formula, she had so much bad wind from those bottles early on, so that's why we had these. But now she's back on the Tommy Tippies and they're fantastic. So I'll definitely be keeping these because these are very expensive. On colic reflux topic, this stuff is amazing. I'm guessing I think it's Brewer is the name. This is the Baby and Child Colic natural medicine for abdominal pain. This stuff is heaven. She hasn't used this probably for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but for probably a week straight she was on and off it pretty bad because she was just in so much pain. I got a home doctor, they said it was fine to use it. Similar to an Infant's Friend. I was using Infant's Friend, but that didn't really agree with her tummy either. I don't know why. So yeah, this stuff was amazing. And then to help with sleeping, which because she is so refluxy, she doesn't sleep very much. She's only just started to sleep quite good within the last 2 to 3 weeks. But I was talking to a girlfriend and she told me to get onto this oil. Her daughter uses it and she said it's fantastic. So it is by Tiny Tonics and it's the Sleepy Time blend. It actually has little crystal rock things in there, and we have used this consistently for a while. So yeah, love this stuff. We put it on her wrists, behind her ears, on the back of her neck, down her spine and on the bottoms of her feet. And it actually does say that, you probably can't see it because the bottle's clear, but it does say on the label where to apply. So, you know, if I forget, have a, you know, baby brain moment, or my husband's doing it or whatever, it actually tells you where to apply it, which I thought was really cool. And then a couple of the last products I have are from Mugu. I love Mugu so much. I am obsessed with their bubble wash, which is in our bathroom, and these 2 lotions. So I love their natural nappy balm, but yeah, I love this so much. I probably put it on once to twice a day. I do give her breaks in between, so I probably put it on of a morning, because she'll normally do a poo after her second morning feed, and then I apply it after her bath. So if she does go overnight, she does have that little bit of protection if she doesn't wake me up straight away, but she normally does. She'll normally start crying straight away after she does a poo, which is fantastic, so less likely to get any, you know, nappy rashes or anything like that. And then the second cream that I love is their Soothing MSN Moisturizer. I use this all over her body, so I'll moisturize her and then I will put the oil on and then dress her and then we go to bed. That's sort of a gist of our routine after she has a bath. This is for irritable skin. She doesn't really have irritable skin. She is quite sensitive, but I wouldn't say she has irritable skin. It's natural edible oils for children and adults. So yeah, I love this. I smother her in this. And then on the topic of bathing, you've obviously all seen a baby bath. So we had one of those. She really liked it. And then we had a baby bath insert. And a lot of people will use like the plastic ones, which are fine. I just wasn't a fan of them. So I used this. It's really grotty because it's been in the cupboard because she's way too long for this now. But it's just like a terry toweling one. So it sits in the bath like that. And I love that you can take it off and wash it if you really want to. I don't think I ever washed it besides the first wash, like before she actually even went on it. But yeah, when she was bathing on it, I never washed it because it was getting a wash when I'd wash her anyway. So yeah, and it's super quick to dry. I just hung it over our shower door so it would like hang in the shower that way or on the bath, and it would just drip dry and it'd be dry by morning time. And then the second last item I want to talk about is in regards to sleeping. Now, this is a controversial, I guess, topic. We had a Cosleep bassinet, which she loved for probably a week and a half. Then she was a very mucusy baby. She'd choke all the time. I hated how far away she was, even though she was right beside my bed. So I did purchase this Co-Sleeper, it's called, mainly to put on our couch for when, you know, daytime sleeps or whatever. I could have it out in the lounge room. I didn't buy it thinking that she was going to sleep in this full time in our bed every night, but that's what's happened. So she's still in this. This is her little bed. So it just folds out like this, and it's a bed. So she's almost outgrown it. She'll probably only get another week or so out of it, and she'll be too long for it, and then she will like have to go into her cot. I'm not putting her back in the bassinet. It's just, yeah, her cot's in our room at the moment. She'll just be transitioned straight into the cot. Yeah, I love this. I got this secondhand. It does have a light. It is a bit dodgy. My husband did put batteries in it, but yeah, it's still not working. I don't use the light. It's way too bright of a night time. But yeah, we took this away with us and she slept in it and everything. So yes, I do co-sleep with her. No, I did not plan on it. I was actually heavily against it when I was pregnant. I was one of those people that, you know, gonna be honest, that judged mums that co-slept. And now I sleep with my daughter, but I do it safely. I don't like when you co-sleep with your babies when they're just in open areas on the mattress. That's just me. I find that quite dangerous. Even if they're older, I'm not a fan of it, but you know, we're doing what's best for us, and so are them families. So I prefer her having her in her own little bed, but in our bed, if that makes sense. It's a lot more safer. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a playmat. Now, again, it was sent to us from Cheeky K that Sarah spoiled us something shocking. But I love this. I'm actually sitting on one of the playmats I purchased whilst pregnant. And it is a massive one, but it is so paper thin. It's ridiculous. It's from Kmart. It wouldn't be too bad like for when she's older and it doesn't really affect them as much. But while she's so little, I love having her on something nice and padded, nice and thick. Something I can wash that's going to dry easy. Just easy. That's all I can say. Just something easy. I do have another one from Target. Again, it's smaller than the Kmart one, but just as thin. It is softer than this Kmart one, but yeah, nothing compares to this. I'm going to go online probably after this and buy another one, because she does know nappy time every afternoon. I've started doing it, and even if I lay like 2 towels down, that child will soak through everything. So yeah, this is the mat. I love it so much. It's this gorgeous floral print, and then on the back is this gorgeous speckled dot print. So I love that. It feels so soft. You can tell how thick that is. Like, come on. I am obsessed. It is so, it's like a little, I don't know, it's like a doona, if that makes sense, or like a quilt, whatever you call it. But look like how thick that is. So insane. I love it. She uses this all the time, and it's gorgeous for background photos. I used the floral background for her 1-month-old photo for Instagram, and I've got some gorgeous photos of her on this, and yeah, it's just so beautiful. I love it. There's only so much you can say about a playmat, but yeah, I get so many compliments. We took it away with us, and yeah. So that is the end of my 0 to 1 month baby favorites. I did think my daughter was going to be awake by now, but she's still sleeping. So unfortunately, I am not going to wake her up. But yeah, there is one other product I really loved. 2 actually. Our pram, which is the Steelcraft Strider Deluxe pram, and the Fisher-Price swing that we have. I can't remember what type it is, but it's just from Target. I think it's like $80. It is amazing. In our next video, I'll try and have it here or show you guys a video of it. But yeah, if you just go online, Target Fisher-Price swing, I think it's like swing to go or something like that. It folds down. It's so amazing. We took it away with us again. So yeah, that is everything for this favorites video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm definitely going to do a baby introduction now. I'm sorry that I haven't introduced her yet on here, but if you would like to see her name, all that kind of stuff, head to my Instagram. It's all there. It's just a little bit hard with her sleep patterns at the moment to be able to get her on camera for a video anyway. But yeah, so if you would like to see my videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell below, and you'll be notified every time I upload. But until then, I will see you in my next video.